Welcome back to AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. I'm Leo. Today's story is about energy. This is one where the technical architecture details really matter for how it plays out. AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. Absolutely. But this rapid expansion comes with significant challenges for grid operators. How do you maintain stability when your power sources are inherently intermittent? That's where AI steps in, which is critical for knowing when to ramp up or down other sources, or when to dispatch stored energy. I also saw some interesting developments on optimizing energy storage with reinforcement learning. These technical advancements must be having a profound impact on the market and wider society. What are some of the biggest implications we're seeing? So, cleaner energy, more stable grids, and also economic growth through innovation in the AI and energy tech sectors. And they're not shying away from the challenges either, right? Cybersecurity concerns, data standardization across disparate systems, and integrating legacy infrastructure with cutting-edge AI are all on their radar. So not just assisting, but truly leading in some areas. And with the rise of distributed energy, I imagine edge AI will become ubiquitous. A powerful partnership indeed. That wraps up this week's discussion. Join us next time for more insights on Quick reminder after the bumper. If AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems helps you, subscribe now so you do not miss next week.
AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. Exactly. AI is quickly becoming an indispensable tool, helping to predict the unpredictable and ensure our lights stay on, even as we shift towards greener energy infrastructure. Yes, that's a game changer. Imagine AI learning the optimal charging and discharging patterns for large-scale battery systems, not just to balance the grid, but also to maximize their economic value by playing the wholesale markets. The immediate impact is enhanced grid stability and reliability. By proactively balancing supply and demand, AI significantly reduces the risk of blackouts and makes our energy supply more resilient, especially against extreme weather events. Definitely. And it empowers consumers too. With AI managing distributed energy resources like rooftop solar and EV charging, individuals can become active participants in the energy market, enhancing local resilience. Precisely. There's a strong push towards developing AI that isn't just powerful, but also secure and transparent. The industry acknowledges that upskilling the workforce to manage and interact with these advanced systems is also crucial for successful integration. Absolutely. Smart inverters and home energy management systems will have embedded AI for localized optimization, ensuring faster responses and enhanced resilience even if central communication is disrupted. AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. Before we jump back in, tap subscribe for AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems so you get every weekly episode.
Today, we're diving deep into how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the management and efficiency of the U.S. renewable energy grid. So, what are some of the key technical innovations AI is bringing to the table here? And it's not just the big picture. AI is also being used to orchestrate distributed energy resources, things like rooftop solar, home batteries, and even EV charging networks, integrating them seamlessly into local grid segments. And efficiency, of course. Optimizing energy dispatch means less waste, lower operational costs, and deferring expensive infrastructure upgrades by making better use of existing assets. From discussions with industry leaders and recent reports, what's the general consensus or key takeaway from experts in the field right now? Looking ahead, what does the future hold for AI in U.S. renewable energy grid management? And AI will also be critical in strengthening grid resilience against climate impacts, like extreme weather events, and for safeguarding against cyber attacks in an increasingly digitalized grid. AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. Quick reminder after the bumper. If AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems helps you, subscribe now so you do not miss next week.
It's a massive topic, Leo. We've seen renewable energy, especially solar and wind, growing exponentially, which is fantastic for our decarbonization goals. Well, predictive analytics is huge. We're talking about AI models that can integrate everything from satellite imagery and real-time sensor data to hyper-local weather predictions. This allows for incredibly accurate short-term forecasts for solar and wind output. Absolutely. It's about creating a smarter, more responsive grid from the ground up. We're also seeing advancements in areas like federated learning to allow collaborative AI models without compromising sensitive data, which is vital for utilities. Let's not forget the environmental benefits. By making it easier to integrate renewables, AI directly helps us reduce our reliance on fossil fuel peaker plants that historically cover demand spikes. This accelerates our decarbonization goals. The overwhelming sentiment is that AI is no longer a luxury, but a fundamental necessity. Experts are emphasizing the need for robust, explainable AI models to foster trust among grid operators, particularly for critical decision-making. I think we're going to see a progression towards much more autonomous AI systems. Imagine AI making real-time, self-correcting decisions for routine optimization tasks with minimal human intervention. Exactly. We'll also see more digital twin technology, creating virtual replicas of the physical grid where AI can simulate scenarios and predict performance. It's all about proactive, holistic management. But ultimately, it's a collaborative intelligence approach, AI empowering human operators, not replacing them. That's what's changing for users and businesses this week. Thanks for listening to AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. Check back next time. There's always something new happening in AI. See you then.